Welcome back to my channel. So I am just going to talk to you guys about the bows that I've made with the bow tool. So here's all the bows that I've made. Here is my tools, and I do have a medium tool here somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I just got through using it. Okay, so I found it. This is what happens when you have 5 dogs. Anyways, I'm gonna have to remake that. That's really upsetting, but I will put a link in the description below on how you guys can make your own bow tools. Anyways, I have my medium tool, which I used on all of these bows, and these 2 bows that I made are just simple bows to make. I mean, they're probably the easiest bow to make, and I'm going to put a link to the lady's channel that I got these bow templates from, so that I knew how to make these. And these little ones are just, I use the little bows for pigtails, and then I use the bigger ones like these over here just for single bows. But I just wanted to show you guys what I've done and what tools I use. So, there's a lady on YouTube here that makes bows, and she does bow tutorials, and that's what I've used to make all of my bows. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple actually. But here is some beads that I have, and I usually, if I'm gonna use these beads, I usually use them for centers of bows. Let me show you guys, kind of see, like this one, I just put them in the center. If I'm not gonna do center pieces, then I just use fabric for the centers. But as you guys can see, some of them turned out really cute with those beads in the middle, so that's what I use the beads for. Someday I do plan on using them for like the edges, maybe, see how that works out. Just kind of sewing on the edges. I think that would be really cute, but I just haven't got that far yet. But here's all of my beads, and then I have my little sewing box, is what I call it, with my scrap fabric up here on the top, and a lot of these little ones I use for the centers. Then here's what I do with my extra string if I have any extra string left. And then, hold on if I can get this out. There we go. Then I have all of my thread in this compartment. So it works out really well. I love it. And I have this little extra thing too. I guess I can put in there because that's thread. And so I love this little handy dandy box. I also put my tools, my little tools, in the top of it as well. I use this lighter just for, like, you know, to heat up the edges of my bows, just for fraying and stuff like that. So here is my little box for the thread that I keep. And then here's my bow tools, and then I have some fabric here. You can use fabric to make bows, or you can use ribbon. I use kind of both. Here's the bows that I made out of fabric, and the only thing I didn't like about these bows is the fabric just frays much easier than ribbon, and you have to cut it to size, whereas your ribbon's already, you know, pre-cut. So but I did like the way the fabric ones turned out. I just didn't like all the fraying that came along with it. But here's my fabric bows that I made. Then of course I have my scissors, a ruler. You're going to need your ruler to measure your bows so you have the right length. And then here's some hair ties. And I use these, I always put these in my dog's hair before I put the bows in so that they stay. And then here's some alligator clips, I think is what they're called. Maybe, not sure on that. But I always put those on the backs of my bows, as you can see. And you can cover those clips if you want to. I don't, just because it's not a big deal to me. And then I have my paint that I use just for, like, the edges of my bows, which, like I said, I haven't got that far on that either. But if I were going to use paint, maybe I would do it like on the edges right here, or maybe some polka dots. I do plan on doing like maybe a ladybug bow where I have the red and then some black polka dots maybe. I don't know, I haven't decided on that yet. But that's what I would use my paint for. And then I have, of course, all of my ribbon that I have bought. And these bottom ones were my 4th of July ribbon. And then I have my monkey ribbon, zebra print, cheetah print, brown, and then just some yellow, black, and white ribbon. So as you guys can see, here's all of my stuff that I use. You don't have to have beads. That's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of a little special thing I wanted to add. And then we have all of the bows that I've bought in the past. These ones I did not make. Actually bought them from a lady here in my town, but they are really cute also. I don't know. I mean, I just kind of wanted to start making my own bows just because, so you guys can see this one has an alligator clip too. But I just kind of wanted to make my own bows and do a little experiment on that and see how far I got. Like I said, I'd use these little ones for pigtails just because I think they're a little bit too small for the main bows. This one probably not, maybe not these either, but these little ones definitely would use, like this one and this one for pigtails. And then, yeah, these bigger ones just for single bows. But the ones that I just recently made that I think I'm the most proud of is these ones, and these are all just single bows. And like I said, they're not the greatest, but I am just getting started. I do like these little ones too, but they're just not as great. I mean, these are the ones that I started off with. I like this little one. It's cute. So anyways, that's all for now, guys. I just wanted to show you guys all of my bow stuff and kind of how I'm getting started here. And like I said, if you do want to learn how to make your own dog bows, check out my description below. I'll have a link to the lady's channel that I use. I was going to do a tutorial on all my dog bows, but I didn't want to kind of like steal her thunder. I mean, that's what she does on YouTube. So I will just show you guys what I've done, and then I'll link her channel below, and you guys can use her channel to get started. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
She's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately